game is much closer than one would think after watching that first stock. Oh, and Sophie is amping back up once again.
Sophie just maintaining a really solid, like, grounded stance against Rano, forcing Turnout to like constantly have to engage with her at her strongest spots.
Oh my god! The platform falling in with those back airs. She goes for a little bit of that side spike. Even if it's not going to take the stock, it's forcing an immediate reaction from the. Yeah, I mean, and going into this game 3, I mean, the only thing that's really on Turnout's mind is trying to throw a wrench in the gears here. Trying to slow down the Zetter burn, and clearly Sophie is not interested whatsoever, considering you're down a stock and a half. Sophie is one conversion away from taking it all the way. Not going to do it just yet. Oh, but it's really a precarious position to be in if you are Turnout. Oh no, you're just gone. You're gone. Mm-hmm.
But man, I mean, both of these players are proven that they are on top of their games. I mean, you see these counterattacks. You drop your combo for a second, it's my combo now, buddy boy.
Man, guess that's the autocorrect. It's like, oh no, I got you. There's an asterisk in disagreement, and my goodness, I'm gonna make this combo count. Looking these multi-hits, great stuff on these DIs, and able to get a scramble. Hold on, able to shield. Great chase down by Sophie. They trade. That was an insane trade. It actually worked out for both of them, having to go ahead and repeat it on back. Great tech by Rongonshu, but oh my goodness, stuck on the side and on fire. You have to be so careful.
We've seen that one too many times from Ron. Now no double jump. This is going to be easy pickings for Sophie. A 2-1 lead. After the way that game 1 went, this is an excellent turnaround from the center.
Players, but it seems like Rongonshu is getting the better end of the deal. Look at the confidence, try to go ahead and get that grab, but a call out from Sophie. Great shot. Sophie!
Having their kill power neutered a little bit, and of course knowing that they can just be knocked far enough off stage that they can't make it back. Not a problem for Sophie on either end. That upstrong barely sends the Clarin into the blast zone.
On that platform. So dangerous that both these players are just heavily utilizing in the Dacus. Oh, it's such a damn good tool for Zetterburn to utilize and try and get the grab as well, but you need to be careful. The spot dodges that you were talking about earlier, Kimono, they've been paying dividends for Rongonshu in the last game especially, so we'll have to see if the calls will happen now in this critical game 5, or does it not even matter from how well, but no! A mistiming of the ledge, hold on!
Sophie was expecting the side special to the ledge. Does not end up paying too much of a price for it. Takes Rongonshu onto winner's bracket stock. Now Ron is going to get off to the early lead on this stock. Calls out the crouch cancel, the floor hug on the nair. Getting big damage. Is this it?
I can't call it.
Slice. It does not hit. Sophilo has been able to survive these ledge interactions. Rongonshu goes deep. Is it enough? It is. Is able to secure that flight, is able to secure that dub in a game number 5 sequence. Rongonshu!
saw that Sophie had those infinite recoveries against Rongunshu, just the way that, you know, that riding the wall interacts with Clarin on those recoveries, but against Horseburn, you don't really get the opportunity to do it quite so easily. Amazing SDI by Cake to be able to live a little bit longer. Got greedy trying to get the reversal with the down strong, so loses the stock anyways. But this parry, I think that was trying to run off a nair on the platform. I see almost no reason to parry in that situation unless Cake suddenly got very aggressive from that center stage position, but we've seen he hasn't really had the opportunity when the combos go like this. Stomp shine for your life. Sophie read his DI like 4 times in a row. Not an incredibly uncommon occurrence on this stage, even though the stage itself is small. The blast zones are rather big, but that is still an achievement as a Zetterburn to be living that long, especially against somebody like Cake Assault.
Oh my goodness, and that was bad DI. That could have been just it. Great carry on there and predicts it. No one said the calm. Yeah, it's just inevitable.
Because Sophie has threatened that grab game so much, and of course with Shine being safe on shield as it is, you just can't let it rip like that. And man, Sophie is just ripping through this last stock as well. It seems like Cake is just getting bowled over.
It's like straight bunties, right? Using up tilt as an anti-air, being able to catch you up. Oh my goodness. Nice little cuts, and you can like read like the inner monologue. He's like, I got you now.
Wind shot back on stage, but does get sniped out for going in behind it. Scoop on the down strong. Sophie says, hey, honestly, if you're Sophie, you've got to try to win this game right now, because the more time Cake has to warm up this fleet, the more likely it is that he's going to make that reverse 3-0 happen. So we'll see if Sophie comes in swinging here in this last stock, and if Cake is able to dance around it. 54% and at the ledge. Sophie never going to be done with that combo until it is way past your expectations.
Like I said, you gotta finish it now. This is Reggie Gigas. This is the slow start. You gotta kill it now before the speed and attack. That's purple spots, baby. 3-0, Sophie.
Spot dodges from Ron. It was a spot dodge that started that whole sequence and got Ron the counterattack that won that game 1.
In a game that's decided by frames, those spot dodges can mean everything. And speaking of that, oh my goodness, the tech chases have been on point for Sophie low. But hold on. You're able to get that damage, but we need to see that finisher. And the triplats has just been molesting.
And I love that so much from Sophie for one reason only, which was calling out the way that Ron has been acting in those scramble situations where he messes up his movement. That has been his biggest bugaboo all day today. It's been uncharacteristically not on point, and Sophie just tossed that out to completely call him out for how he's been acting in those panic situations, and does it again with Ron. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Holy moly, Sophie just... That game was not... That was one of the only not close games between these two today. Not cleaner here on Merchant Port right now. It's taken a couple of big hits, but has not been taking the stocks for those misses on the movement. And right now, playing with a nice lead. I can't believe that missed.
Knife's edge. Great chase down the second one. Surely won't fail.
And not a lot, and it's Rongunshu in a scary spot.
Gets a free pass, and going on that platform, Sophie is willing to take all those chances with the shakedown. My goodness, just try to rob away this knock. Hold on. Hold on, you need to be so careful. Tries to go for the counter, but it's not going to connect. Sophie turned around, tried to get a follow through, but instead Rongunshu is able to get that nair, slips it right through. Great shine, great ledge grab, great ledge hog, great execution, another fair. It's really dangerous. I know Sophie likes to go for those super aggressive options, especially when you're whole stock down, but giving up stage control can prove disastrous. But speaking of disaster, it might be Rongunshu that's paying the debt, but instead is able to just get it out, doing a Sophie impression almost, being able to just get yourself out, and because you're going ahead and try to grab onto that ledge, oh my goodness, the fair's in the other direction! Sophie is in a prime position, scams the way of stock! Both of these players are playing out of their minds, but there's only one who can move on in this winner's side to play against the one and only Stango. And oh my goodness, they are going blow for blow. It cancels out. That could have been it.
We saw that in their winter semifinal set as well, that exact interaction. Sophie is gonna take the first stock, and
it's not enough. Oh my god, stuck in it up tilt. How much can you get with this? Laser slice is able to land. That's a checkmate scenario if you're just able to get that stall. Lands another tipper. Sophie must be kicking herself right now. That could have been it, but instead, the slam down. So much damage. Great tag. They swap places. There's no way this is happening. Counter is able to get it. Sophie, the zombie that she's just known to be, surviving against all odds. She's a fighter. Gets another tech. You just can't keep her down.
Knockback is a thing of the past, baby. These two might as well just run off stage, because the fates are telling us Gunshoe,
Oh.
you gotta figure it out first.
Oh, they're gaming. If this goes last stock, of course it goes last stock. It has to! It has to!
The
Here we
same thing
go!
Gunshoe did to start that last stock in Game 5, waiting for Sophie to go above the ledge before activating the counter so that she can't tech, and that he gets a combo. Second verse is just as sweet to listen to as the first one, and Gunshoe wants it to be music to his ears and his alone.
Oh, God.
Here's the thing.
And now it's
Two
Sophie's turn.
players,
No, it's
two
not.
fighters. Oh my goodness. The skies are red with blood. They've been fighting for so damn long in the second set. The first set ended with literally Ranganshu just taking the reins and got a 1-0 to that sequence. We'll have to see what Sophie can do to defy expectations. Lands the up air, is able to reset with the down air, but hold up. That's a huge hit. That's a huge fair. It's enough. It is! Ranganshu is able to do it. Is able to clutch it out. You talked about the first verse because it's the second. Why not 2 sets in a row?
So many clutches from Ranganshu the whole evening. Incredible stuff. And we're off to grand finals.
far away from my computer with how much I had to walk that set off. You
Well-
have got to be kidding me. It delivered way even better than I wanted that to be. Play this game. If you like this, play this game right now.